Hi there, I'm Miss Karen at Adams Memorial Library, and I'm here with our library friends, Rosie and Diantha, and then Dandelion and Bryony, and they are all very good friends, but sometimes even friends get maybe a little angry at each other. Maybe somebody does something that upsets another friend, so sometimes even friends just have to say, I'm sorry. Sometimes you just have to apologize. And if you have a little trouble with apologies, maybe you can read a book about someone apologizing and saying they're sorry, and make it a little bit easier. So that's what our books are about this week. They're all about apologies and sometimes just having to say you're sorry. And they are SONNY Says Sorry. This was written by Caryl, Hart, and it's illustrated by Zachariah, Ohora. Here's SONNY saying sorry. This book is called Horrible Bear. Horrible Bear was written by Amy Dyckman, and the illustrations are by Zachariah, Ohora. This one, somebody has to apologize to a snail. Snails have feelings too, so Ari has to say sorry, snail. And this one was written and illustrated by Tracy Subisak. And finally, this one is LILLY'S Purple Plastic Purse. This is an oldie but a goodie story, and it was written and illustrated by Henkes. Now in this first one, SONNY has some really good friends. And it's a beautiful day, and he's playing hide and seek with his friends. And they're all hiding when all of a sudden, when SONNY is looking for a place to hide, he finds a box. And he reads the label. It says for honey, but SONNY really wants to know what's inside. It's not for SONNY, it's for honey, but very interested in the box. And then he thinks, maybe it's a present. So he pokes the box. He says, hello. Nothing answers. He sniffs the box and something smells delicious. And he forgets all about the hide and seek game. But then here come Boo and Mimo, and they say, found you. But SONNY says, look, something's more important than this game. And they are all pretty excited about the box. They wonder what it is, but then SONNY decides to open the box. And they all peek inside. And then, they see that it's cake. It is a delicious smelling and delicious looking chocolate cake with ripe red strawberries. Oh, how yummy. Oh my goodness, what would happen if they just tasted a strawberry from the cake? And what would happen if they just taste a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more? What happens when honey comes and is looking for her cake? Well, do you think you might know what happens? You can find out for sure by checking SONNY Says Sorry out from the library. Now in this one, everybody's going along and having a good day. The girl's having a good day. The bear's just asleep. So the bear's having a fine time. But this girl was flying her kite when all of a sudden, snap, the string snapped and broke, and then the kite flew away from her. And it flew right into a bear's cave where there is a sleeping bear. And the kite landed right on top of the bear's belly. And she thinks maybe she can reach it, but then, just then the bear rolled over, crunch, right onto the kite. And her kite's broken. She yelled, horrible bear! And stomped all the way down the mountain. Horrible bear broke my kite. She stomped through the meadow. What a horrible bear. She stomped all the way home. Oh, horrible bear. And then Bear was indignant. I'm not horrible. She barged in. She made a ruckus. She woke me up. How would she like it if... Bear got an idea. It was a horrible bear idea. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. That's the trouble. Sometimes when one person gets angry, other people get angry too, and it just grows and grows and grows. And if you want to find out what happened with the girl and the bear, you can check this book out from the library and find out. Now, here's another one where, some days you're just having a bad day. You're just upset. And Ari was having one of those days. She was mad. She wasn't allowed to yell when she was upset, so she danced. She wiggled here and she wiggled there until she heard munch, munch, munch. And Ari stormed up to find hop, 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 hop. What? She found the snail. Just, having a snack. Munch, munch, munch. Ari whispered wildly, look at that slimy body. Look at that silly shell. And then she got really close to the snail and whispered, look at those tentacle eyes. I just can't look at you anymore, snail. And snail stopped munching. Zoomed away, at snail's pace. That night, as she fell asleep, she heard the strangest sound. She said, ahem, ahem, ahem. Now it is I who am quite upset. Ari opened her eyes and there's a snail in her bedroom. And the snail said, I said, it is I who am quite upset, human. That snail just spoke. What are you doing here, snail? That's Ms. Snail to you. My day was practically ruined because of your constant insults. That, human, is why I'm aggravated. I request an apology. Okay, so Ari just wanted to sleep, so she said, okay, I'm sorry, I guess. And Ms. Snail's eyes telescoped into Ari's soul and said, apology not accepted. Well, the next morning there was Ms. Snail, and Ms. Snail has friends. And Ms. Snail says, I request an apology. And Ari said, I said I was sorry. Oh, but I looked into your soul and I saw you said you were sorry, but you didn't really feel sorry. It is time for some snaily justice. And oh, friends, you do not want to be faced with snaily justice. No. So find out what happens to Miss Snail and her friends and find out what happens to Ari. And, is she ever going to look deep in her heart and feel sorry? Not just say sorry? Check this book out from the library and find out. Now, in this last story, Lily is just queen of the world. Lily is she's almost always happy. And she is especially happy on this day because she's going to school and she loves school. She loved the pointy pencils and the squeaky chalk and the way her boots sounded when she walked on the black and white tiled floor. And she loved her desk and she loved the cafeteria. And most of all, she loved her teacher, Mr. Slinger. Oh, Mr. Slinger was the best. He didn't say good morning, pupils. He said howdy. And he wore fancy shirts and ties, and he brought in snacks. And Lily just wanted to be a teacher too. She taught her little brother Julius. And every time she went to the light bulb lab, she wrote beautiful books. She had wonderful ideas about big, friendly Mr. Nice Man teacher. Mr. Slinger. And so one Monday morning when she came to school, she was especially happy because she had seen her grandmother over the weekend, and her grandmother bought her a brand new purple plastic purse and fancy sunglasses. And she had some quarters to go into her purse. And when she opened her purse, it played music. It played a jaunty tune. It was the best. And so she wanted to tell everybody. And Mr. Slinger said, well, not now, you know, not during story time, maybe later. And then she really wanted to tell everyone. And he said, well, not now. Be considerate of your classmates when they're talking. And then he said, well, maybe at recess or sharing time. You can tell, but Lily just couldn't wait, and she had to tell everybody about her purple purse that played music and the quarters and the sunglasses right then and there. And Mr. Slinger said, how about I hold your purse until the end of the day, and then you can have it back. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, now Lily's not happy. Now she's upset. And when she went to the light, she was too sad to even eat her snack. But when she went to the light bulb lab, she got an idea. Oh, dear. Do you see those eyes? Those are not the eyes of somebody who's just had a really good idea. Oh, dear. She drew another picture of Mr. Slinger, but this time it doesn't say big, nice man teacher. It says big, fat, mean Mr. Stealing teacher. Bad. Thief. Bad. Wanted by the FBI. Bad, bad, bad. And she sneaked it into Mr. Slinger's bag. But then at the end of the day, Mr. Slinger gave back her purse. And when she opened it, she found Mr. Slinger had put a snack in that she was too sad to eat. And he wrote a note. He said, today was a difficult day. Tomorrow will be better. Oh, that made Lily feel really small. Oh, and really bad. So what's she gonna do? Well, check this book out from the library and find out. You can come into the library and check out any of these books. We'll have them down in the children's room, or you can always reserve them and pick them up through curbside service or have them sent to another library. And if you ever do need to apologize to somebody, these books will show you the way. So we hope you enjoy them. My friends and I do. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time with some more books. Thanks, everybody. Bye.